Coming up on Chasing the Sun, we highlight this season and see what makes Panama City Beach so special. Chasing the Sun is brought to you by AFCO, American Fishing Tackle Company. Yozuri, fish the best. Costa Del Mar, see what's out there. Marine Max. High's Toggery, premium clothing for men and women. And by Berry Topsider. Panama City Beach, Florida. It's a place you probably heard of as a vacation destination for fun in the sun. The city has 27 miles of shoreline fronting the Gulf of Mexico and miles more in the surrounding bays and estuaries. Visitors to the world's most beautiful beaches can find fun year-round. It kicks off with the New Year's Eve beach ball drop, followed by Mardi Gras, and then family springtime events, with summer being the most popular time for visitors to enjoy the white sand beaches and fill the region's amazing restaurants. But as people who've been coming back time after time realize, most of what Panama City Beach really has to offer is just offshore. World-class fishing.
Got him! That was an awesome fight. Come on in, join the party.
That's it. Oh my goodness gracious, that is a fish.
We threw it out and they just came right up to the top.
I've seen things I've never seen before. I've never seen deer in an ocean. You know, it's just a diversity of fish. The fishes, they're all big. The fight is great.
About the time I throw him back in, you start popping that dude, and we're gonna get hooked up again.
All right.
Those fish are all around us. Let's get popping that guy. See you, buddy.
You know, for a guy that spends most of his time freshwater fishing, this was just a trip of a lifetime.
There we go. They're getting excited now.
You had an awesome amberjack explosion, pulling on that fish. He was up pretty high. I'm surprised we didn't see him.
But all the artificial reefs around here now pretty much have these glass groupers on them.
So this is the big guy.
That dude right there is probably 300 pounds.
Go, go, go! There we go! Go! Woo!
Tarpon extraordinaire. We needed a hired gun, so I drug him up here. If you can see your fly, and you can see the fish, and you can get those two to meet, that's when you start catching them consistently.
There's about a 16-inch box in front of a tarpon's face. If you can keep it in there for a few seconds, pretty good chance you're gonna eat.
Is in his character. When he gets interested in something, he really develops this passion.
Tarpon moving more and bam.
Woo! This is my biggest tarpon. Holy man. Whew. We have party tonight.
You can take these bonitas or small, even the smaller kingfish, and
It's all about the bent rod.
That's exactly right. Beautiful kingfish. We're gonna get them back real quick. They don't release well if you don't get them back quick. So we're gonna go ahead and shove them in like that. Boom, he's off. Let's go catch another one.
Dude, you hook them up right in that little pocket. Right in front of the eye.
If you see the Spanish mackerel, a lot of people get them mixed up and that can get you in trouble, but his dorsal fin right there, if you look, is just real black.
Well, but a lot of small kings will have the spots just like this.
Exactly.
But the other thing is the lateral line. See how the lateral line barely dips down? The king, it's got a major dip right there. So that's
right.
If you're ever in doubt, that's right.
I always tell people, if you're really in doubt, just throw them back either way if you're not sure. But if you see he's got spots on it, do not assume it's a Spanish mackerel. He needs to have a black fin and a fairly gentle sloping lateral line. And if he does, hey, you can box him up. But this guy, we're gonna let him go. If you want to help ensure that you have a good tight line, look, if we throw, the tide's moving out. So if you throw back this away, it should help. The tide will help keep your line tight, keep your bait straight. Look at a big old white, look at that dude. What are your plans? What are your hopes to go from here?
To get a good education and then hopefully guide.
You want to be a guide when you grow up?
Right there, did you just see that?
Yeah, that's some bait coming up out there. Oh, something come up in the bait?
Mm-hmm. Something come up and attacked it. I might just throw over there.
Have you ever had one of them kingfish, like you're winding them up, you're getting them up close, and then he shoots the pier and cuts
Breaks you off.
Huh?
That braid will rub right against the pier.
Hey, as soon as it touches,
concrete.
it's done, isn't it? Yeah, braid does a lot of stuff well, rubbing against concrete and barnacles.
That's why you need a big reel and put big braid on there and tighten down the drag.
I think you got a good head on your shoulders and have a bright future.
Justin invites some of the area's best anglers along to find fish in these waters.
Oh, he's right here on me, right here on me. What the? There you go! Yeah! Oh, he's coming back, coming back. Oh, there we go. Oh! I had him on. He came off. They know us. They know all the guide boats here at Panama City Beach. Look at him, he's hungry.
This is the biggest fish on the fly. They're heavy.
Very aggressive, you know, actually good eating too.
That's why you want to cut them in half and keep them nice and thin. That way they'll actually fit in there and they'll give that fish that really lovely lemon flavor.
All right, girl.
Big schools of fish are so incredible here. Discovered that there's so much to see and it never gets old.
Lifelong resident and professional fishing guide Justin Leake will be our guide to exploring these waters throughout this season. Justin invites some of the area's best anglers along with him to find and fish for the vast amount of game species that thrive in these waters.
Today we're here in Panama City Beach and we have an absolutely gorgeous day to do something that not a lot of people might know about in Panama City Beach, and that's tarpon fishing.
There's always going to be some fish swimming, always. So you have to just show the patience, be there, keep your focus, concentrate, and look for the fish.
8.5. Yeah, stop right here. So we're gonna swim in here. That's it. That's it. Slow, slow, slow. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, come on.
Oh, come on!
God.
Come on!
Oh my gosh. He wanted it faster though, didn't he?
He did,
Man.
but he just was like a cat with a ball of yarn.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
All right, now watch. I'm gonna let him straighten out back here. I'm gonna jack him on the hoagie.
Here he comes. Come on.
Oh, he's turning.
He's coming.
He's coming.
You got it. You got it.
Got him. Oh, look at him jumping right here. Here it comes. There we go, nice fish. I like it. Come on, come up. Oh, he just broke. Might have pulled a little hard on him.
Coming up on Chasing the Sun.
We use corn tortillas for our fish tacos. You can really taste all the flavors and ingredients inside the taco with a corn tortilla. It has a real nice light texture.
The Gulf Coast, northern tier, got some of the best fish in the United States. We have snapper, grouper, scamp, tuna, amberjack. We got everything you need, and we keep it in our warehouse behind us, the Gulf of Mexico.
Hey guys, welcome to Finn's Island Style Grub, located right here in Panama City Beach. And today we have some fresh red snapper from the Gulf. We're gonna do some fish tacos, so I hope y'all enjoy it. As you can see, I got fresh red snapper here, straight from the Gulf. We're so fortunate here in Panama City Beach. We got right in our backyard. We'll season them up here with our seasoning that we make here in-house. We actually call it Finn's Crack. Now we're gonna let the snapper sear on this flat grill. It really holds the juices in. We'll let it cook halfway through, then we'll flip it over. We use corn tortillas for our fish tacos. You can really taste all the flavors and ingredients inside the taco with a corn tortilla. It has a real nice light texture. All right, I'm gonna flip over the tortillas real quick. They got a nice toasty color to them. You don't wanna let them go too long because they'll get kind of rubbery. Fish is ready to flip also. As you can see, it's got an awesome seared. All right, it's time to dress the tacos. And then it's gonna be time to eat the tacos. Here they are, Finn's original fish tacos.
Panama City Beach also hosts many events that introduce newcomers to these waters.
We have a beautiful day here in Panama City Beach for our Project Healing Waters event. And what it is, they take wounded soldiers, and it's a fly fishing organization that creates opportunities for them to fish in new areas, teach them about fly fishing, and we were honored to be able to host them here today.
As we get out there, the fish are going everywhere, but you know, we're stopped by a blue heron that lands on the boat. It's pretty amazing.
When we're trying to catch our baits, these herons and egrets will land on the boat, and they hope in the process of us getting our baits from our cast net into the live well, there's always a few that slip out from under us, and they know us. They know all the guide boats here in Panama City Beach. Look at him, he's hungry. And they'll usually sneak a few out while we're trying to get them into our live well. That's okay, we don't mind. When we go out there to the reefs looking for these amberjacks, the type of bait we use really is not very important. What is important is the quantity. Because we're gonna just throw them in the water, we're not putting them on the hook. It doesn't matter to us what it is, what it looks like, and I promise you, they don't really care. If there's a bunch of live, fast swimming baits,
there they come.
They're gonna come after them.
It's a good thing that fishing's not like bad for your health, because you get really addicted down here.
There we go.
All right, be honest, is that your biggest fish on the fly?
This is the biggest fish on the fly.
That's a good.
It's awesome.
That's a beautiful amberjack. They're very aggressive, you know, actually good eating too. Kind of hard to go wrong. Great fly target. They love to come up to the surface and crash those flies. Kayak fishing is one of the fastest growing sports in Panama City Beach. We have some local experts that are going to show us how to catch redfish on the shallow grass flats, as well as catching the big bulls along the bridges.
here we are, middle of November in Panama City Beach. Feels like it's May. It's just an incredible day out here. High is supposed to be 79 today. And we got out here on the water at the crack of about 9:15 this morning. And first fish we saw up next to the shore, tossed a lure on top of it, and boom, came right over and ate it. So, and it's not a giant, but it's, boy, they don't get any prettier than this one. Herring or shad, whatever you want to call them here, swimming around, so you would assume they're eating those. So I've been sitting here throwing that type of bait at them and had a couple bumps, but nothing real serious. And then you put a jig on and start bouncing the bottom, and boom, all of a sudden, there he is. So I don't really understand fish, I guess.
Chasing the Sun has been brought to you by Half Hitch Tackle. Get out there. Pirates Cove Marina. Resort Quest by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. Shimano. Focus your passion. And by AFCO, American Fishing Tackle Company. If you're looking for a challenge, spearfishing is a popular way of getting fresh fish to many of the Gulf Coast divers' dinner tables.
As far as scuba diving and spearfishing, most places through the world won't let you do it, but here in Florida you are allowed to spearfish on scuba. Our seasons are held to the same as regular fishing, and the size limits and bag limits are all the same as they would regularly be for people fishing. The thing about spearfishing is you have to be quick on your game to get them, because they give you about one opportunity, you know, with their curiosity, and then they're gone.
Spearfishing is a real popular activity here in Panama City.
If you really want a challenge, we'll be getting on the water on the paddle boards, sight fishing for redfish. One of the great advantages to fishing off the paddle board is not only being able to stand up and see the fish better, but also the stealth that they offer.
We get out there, unload the SUP. It didn't take very long. I mean, these things are light. They're like between 30 to 50 pounds, depends on what board you're carrying. No problems at all. 5 minutes, we were seeing fish scatter everywhere.
So I have really made my career off of getting close to fish. I mean, that's what I do, it's what I love. And I've always felt like I was kind of at the top of my game of being able to get close to these fish. But that was until I got on the paddleboard. That zone where these fish start to notice you're there on a boat is so much less when you're on a paddleboard. I found myself seeing these fish as I'm approaching. I'd set the paddle down, I'd pick the rod up. And as soon as I picked the rod up, I would almost want to be in a hurry, because I know that if I don't get a bait in front of that fish quickly, he's going to know I'm there and he's going to spook. So I would get ready, and I'm still drifting up to the fish. And I started to notice that I wanted to make the shot, but then I kind of wanted to see how close can I get to these fish.
This area here in the Panhandle, you hear about it a lot, but it's kind of overlooked, to be honest with you. When I think of fishing vacations, you know, all the commercials and stuff, they're always pushing you towards the Keys and stuff like that. But to be honest with you, if you want to just catch fish, it's actually better here. The redfish are everywhere. The fall is probably the best time of year to be here. That's when they congregate. When I refer to the Keys, it's for a reason. It's because the water here is pretty much just as clean. And you're protected from the weather. Part of the reason, actually the main reason, I like to fish out of a stand-up paddleboard is exactly that. I can stand up and see things, not just wildlife. I can see fish. I can see, the surrounding area, the contours of the bottom. When you're sitting down, you have a big disadvantage. You can't see anything. If you see them, it's awesome. When you don't see them, I might as well use a spinning reel. Yeah, if I don't see them, I don't like the blind cast. But I'm glad you like the board, man. Let's go catch some more fish and enjoy the rest of the day. This is December, man. Catching redfish in shorts and stand-up paddleboard. Oh, absolutely. Get down here, land this guy. He's very feisty. Very feisty. Yes, that's a beautiful fish. And this will definitely be in the slot. If you're in the mood for eating redfish, the smaller ones are the best. So this would definitely fit the bill.
Thanks for watching Chasing the Sun. If you want more information on Panama City Beach, go to visitpanamacitybeach.com or find us on Facebook. See you next week.